Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the 1985 NBA Slam Dunk Championship. All right, we're picking up the action here. Here's contestant number 1, Dominique Wilkins of the Atlanta Hawks, his second attempt in the first round.
Oh, Rod, a reverse two-handed. I think many people thought that Dominique should have won it last year, and he's going to show us a lot of things today like that.
He has great spring in his legs, really a showman. They call him the human highlight film as we look again.
Creativity, that's one of the very important criteria to do well in the slam dunk today.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at that scoreboard.
So Dominique Wilkins sits down and waits for his score. Here's Michael Jordan of the Chicago Bulls, one of the hot candidates for Rookie of the Year honors as he slams it home.
Michael starts easy. I'm going to give him an 8 on that, too. I know he's capable of a lot more. At 6'6", he can do an awful lot of things midair.
And we look again on the reverse just down the road in the Windy City of Chicago. A big favorite here in Indianapolis at the Market Square Arena. A great dunk by the sensational rookie from North Carolina. There's Dominique Wilkins with a reverse slam.
Dominique is unbelievable. Every dunk he seems to execute is done with such power.
Tremendous effort.
Absolutely great player. They call him the human highlight film, and at Atlanta, he has really helped their basketball program. Let's watch again. This is awfully hard to do. When you take your eye off the basket, spin all the way around, leap in the air, and still have that great body control as well as sight on the basket.
Rod, that's a 10 for this judge. Somebody's disagreeing, though.
How about Michael Jordan on this slam?
Michael has that uncanny ability to hang in the air so long.
Michael Jordan.
I think this kid is going to be the future great star, the all-around ability of a Dr. J, a Larry Bird. He's already being compared, and this his first year. Sensational player.
I'm calling that one an 8, Rod. He didn't leave the ground that early, and he did his stuff vertical instead of that. He didn't show us that great takeoff that he has.
The score was incorrect. He was scheduled to receive a total of 40 points. Thus, we have a tie for the right to advance between Chicago's Michael Jordan and the Pacers' Terrence Stansbury.
Well, there was a computer malfunction, and we're going to have a sudden dunk now with Stansbury and Michael Jordan to see who goes into the next round.
All right, here's Michael Jordan of the Chicago Bulls, 6'6" rookie, slam, beautiful.
Out of sight.
Well, he put that ball, he locked it in his wrist, went in, and then from the side dunked it home and then winked up into the crowd.
Rod, I'm going to give him a 10 on that. That was creative, and the man certainly showed his athleticism and style.
The score for Michael Jordan.
Look at this wraparound, reach back, and slam it home. So once again with Dominique Wilkins, the hammer with the right hand.
Boy, that's a 10 to me. I may be too generous today, but that was a super move. Power, soaring in the air, a one-handed windmill.
Tell you one thing, this guy is going after this thing like he really wants to win it. And look at that hammer throw with the right hand. He has confidence, he has super concentration, and you can see it on his face.
Larry said the slam dunk contest made him famous last year. Now everybody wants him to slam all the time.
Now we look at Michael Jordan reverse. Now he misses his first attempt, but it does not count.
No, you get 2 chances. If you get a total of 5, actually, if you miss 2. So that is not going to cost him anything. That's the improvement this year in the slam dunk contest. Misses don't hurt.
It makes the players be more creative, and it will not count against Michael Jordan. So he's going to attempt the same.
Hold that ball. Look at him hold that ball.
Same play, John. Watch this. Right hand. Bam!
Beautiful move by Michael Jordan. A one-handed reverse. I'm calling that a 9, just like that young man.
They got all the fans here.
We agree.
Loving this slam dunk competition. This is the second year here in the NBA. Look again.
Phase 2.
6'6" Michael Jordan from North Carolina.
With our first competitor, Dominique Wilkins.
So Michael looks up and checks a 45 on the scoreboard.
Well, the judges agreed. 5 judges.
Dominique Wilkins with a sidewinder. Flying down the middle, turned his body and just really slammed it through with both hands.
Dominique is having no letdowns today, you know?
Let's welcome back the
You can look at his face, you can see the concentration. That is awfully hard to do. The body going sideways and reach over the head and slam it back. Another look. Beautiful camera shot there, up high, and he slams it home.
Almost perfection. 50 is the top score.
Last effort of this semifinal round.
Here's Michael Jordan of the Chicago Bulls. Here he goes.
Oh, spectacular.
That was a great one.
Michael Jordan, that's a beauty. That's a 10 to me.
Our first finalist from the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan. And our second finalist from down in Atlanta, Georgia, and the Atlanta Hawks, Dominique Wilkins.
We move to the championship, the final two, Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins.
Once again, a three-phase competition, 3 dunks per player. Referee Norm Drucker, 27 years experience in the league, will flip the coin. Dominique Wilkins will make the call. Dominique Wilkins called heads. It's heads. He is elected to have Michael Jordan begin our final round.
Out here is Michael Jordan with a slam. Not one of his best of the day.
No, Dominique won the coin flip, and he wanted Jordan to go first. I'm going to give Michael a 9 on that.
Obviously, he wanted him to go first because if he did something spectacular, that he would have to reach deep into his bag of tricks and come out with something.
And you know he's got a deep bag, Rod, right?
He sure does. Dominic, backhand,
boy.
two-hand.
Judges based their scoring on athletic ability, creativity, and style, and we saw it there.
Dominique Wilkins. He has been the crowd favorite right past about halfway, as you can see why. Beautiful coordination, the reverse slam dunk with both hands.
Rod, both these players are competing for big bucks now. The winner, $12,000. The runner-up, $7,000.
Michael Jordan would have reversed. Now, he was down 4 points going into that dunk. Yet Dominique Wilkins, you must remember, will go last. Out here, he gets set for his second attempt after you look at this replay of Michael Jordan. A reverse, face up, and slam it down.
He hits the rim on that stuff. I'm calling that one a 9, Rod.
So they give him a score of 44 for Michael Jordan. Dominique Wilkins, the Atlanta Hawks, the highlight film himself.
See, he's talking to Isaiah Thomas there on the right. Isaiah, a self-appointed advisor.
Look at this. He slams it off the glass, goes up, catches, returns his back, and then slams it home.
Boy, that was creative. Over the head slam. I'm calling that one a 10 for Wilkins.
You'll take another look. Up high off the glass, this from a different angle, and watch this reverse.
Oh, what timing.
Absolutely fantastic. Now the midget camera from up top gives you an outstanding view. Look at this dunk. Power.
Artistry, huh? Boy, that guy really can do it.
You think he isn't confident? Look at this. I've got him. Michael Jordan now in a little bit of trouble.
This is the last one for Michael Jordan. He feels the pressure. He's going to take his time, Rod.
I don't know what he can do to overcome the lead. He's down now, and he's going to really have to do something. Plus, you've got to remember, Dominic gets another shot right behind him. Here he goes.
Oh, spectacular.
That was a great one. I love it when they lock that ball in their wrist, bring it down to belt height, and then come back up with a sidewinder and slam it in.
He actually passed the basket before he let it go down.
So another look. Never touching it with the left hand, all the way across, reverse it with the right hand.
A reverse cradle by Michael Jordan. That's a beauty. That's a 10 to me.
Here's a third look, a third angle.
Oh.
Same result. All right. He gets a score of 49, one away from perfect on that dunk.
Somebody didn't agree that it was perfect, but now Dominique with the last one.
He only needs about, I think, a 40 to win this. Here he goes. I think that'll do
it. Creative, what an athlete, and plenty of style for Dominique Wilkins. That's a 10 to me.
We're very confident he has won it. Dominique Wilkins of the Atlanta Hawks, who was in the competition a year ago. Watch this, his final dunk. And he hammers it home.
You got to see it on that replay to really appreciate what these guys do.
So Dominique Wilkins of the Atlanta Hawks, the new 1985 Slam Dunk champion.
Now you're working without the basketball. And sometimes that's very important because the defense, you keep the defense moving. And if you keep the defense moving, it can't really set up to your progress. So, in moving without the basketball, there's a lot of different ways of doing it. Reggie Miller is a very good example of that, who moves without the basketball, and that's one of his strong talents. So if you have defensive players and you have offensive players setting your screens, here are some correct ways of getting to the basketball with an open shot, squaring up, and shooting the basketball. I'm going to use my friend Fran to be the passer. And what I'm doing is using the defense, working towards the defense, and working with the defense to get myself open. So when I'm coming off a screen, for instance, and we'll let my other friend be my screener, and when I'm coming off the screen, I am now feeling that I'm going to be open. So I'm going to start squaring myself up to get the shot. So as I'm coming off the screen, I see the passer. I'm squaring up with my right foot pivoting, shoulder square to the basket, and then I'm into my shot. All right? So let me show you very quick how that happens. So I'm moving, squaring up, shoot. So the basis of that. When I come off the screen, I'm squaring up, I got my target, she gives me a great pass, I use my right foot, pivoting, bringing my left, my shoulders are towards your target, and now I'm in the same form to some degree as my free throw shot, which is a good form. Now, if the defense starts to cheat, say, if the defense comes here and he goes over the top, then I fade back, now it's a different way of setting myself up. Usually, I take the left portion of my foot, square up, balance, and go toward the target. So let's see if I can do that fast. Defense cheats, use my left, square up, shoot. That's just some ways of getting yourself working without the basketball, getting your balance, and getting the shot off. Then sometimes when you get in that situation, you can't get the shot off, now you work your way into the triple threat situation if you're an offensive player and you're trying to take advantage of the defense.